Hi there everyone, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. That microphone's a bit deceiving, I'm not actually using this microphone. I can tap on it and you don't even hear anything. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my more crazy costume idea purchase things of late. You can tell by the outrageous costume I'm wearing that it's going to be something a bit different. So I'm going to preface this with a trigger warning. If you are scared of clowns, don't watch the video. There we go, done. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little video of me trying out and preparing becoming a clown and seeing how I feel about it. Still feels a bit strange to talk about, but I'm going to talk about that more as I do the makeup. Alright, without further ado, I have to jump cut because I realised I've missed one very important item. There you go, just like that. Less than a second for you guys of delay from that. Forgot this thing, my wig cap, which I'm going to put on now. So, yeah. That was a terrifying sight. Oh, there we go. So, as you can see, I've got really long hair, which is actually quite problematic when it comes to putting wigs on because I'm quite a big person and I've got a big head. Emily's got a big head. Yeah, but I'm actually big-headed, and I've just ripped that wig cap, so I do need to buy some more of these. Pull that down a little, not quite that much. There we go. It keeps my hair under control for now, which is all I'm bothered about. You know, when it comes to doing this one properly, I'll be pinning this in place and all kinds of stuff, but just for now, hook it under my ears because my ears are going to be hidden by the wig anyway. Lift it up, keeps everything nice and under control. So, breathe and progress. Let's see, what have I got in each box? So, I've bought two different kinds of white face makeup. I bought sort of like a box set, which is cheaper because I wanted some like face paint, just to play with it a bit, really. But I also bought a big tub of Nye Clown White. This tub's like £25, but I've probably had a go at sort of 10-20 goes, and you literally, I mean, there's rub marks in the lid, but you can barely see anything's gone. So yeah, but so that's annoying with my ears. It's coming off. What I'm going to do is just get some on my fingers. I tend to start with one finger and just basically start spreading it. Really, this has to go everywhere, so there's no best place to start. I tend to sort of leave an area around my lips just because I find it easier to sort of fine-tune where I want the makeup to be rather than removing it afterwards. But let's see. I do absolutely love this dress I'm wearing. I'm going to do a proper video on the, because I've got two of these. They're actually pantomime dame dresses, but I feel like they really fulfill the part. And they're made by a guy in Essex, and for what it is, they're pretty accessible prices. I've got both of them have been modified. Like this one, the shoulders have been extra floofed. Like you can see, the shoulder comes halfway down my arm. This has got a full pillow in it, basically each side, and also I've had like an area of the sleeve actually removed. But yeah. But this is just for my comfort, and the other one's been adjusted slightly so it fits me a little bit better. But overall, these are really awesome dresses. Like they're, I think, £190 each, which is a lot, which isn't cheap, but at the same time, it's one of those things like you get what you pay for. And you know, every time like I've bought 3 things from this guy now, and every time I get a package from him, I'm always excited to open it, and you know, I think that's sort of a testament. I'm going to include links to all of the products I'm using today. You know what, I might as well use my entire hand here. And I'm really going to work it in, because you can see, as soon as you get forward to skin, you get bits out of mist. But overall, that's done a pretty good job around my eyes, or my one eye, sorry. I've seen it get on one finger but then spread with my rest, but you can see again, it doesn't matter if there's little bits not covered, because my wig is sort of, you know, covers pretty much that area of my face. But I still like to get as much of it done as possible and get a nice sort of consistent light layer. Like if you look closely, this area here is quite well covered, and I've realised I'm flipping you off right now. And then this area here is sort of a bit patchier. That's one thing to sort of look at when I'm doing this. And then if you put too much on, you can sort of see the bits that have got like 100% coverage, if that makes sense. You know what, I'm just going to get on a couple this time. The problem is when you get on all of your, you get over your hand like this, and that's my right hand now, pretty much out of action for anything else, unless I get like a cloth somewhere to wipe it off on. I'm going to do a streak across that side of my face, streak down, and then fill it in. Again, I tend to do my full nose as well, even though I'm going to be sticking a nose to that. It's actually my first time using Spirit Gum on my nose, which is going to be either hilarious and great, or really quite traumatic. It also, you notice, like when if I twist my head from side to side like that, or if I, you can see my eyes are brilliant white. I was like, I've got jaundice. I'm in danger. Yeah. So I'm going to do it all the way down here, and I'm going to do a little bit on the bottom. I'm actually going to leave the bottom out today, sorry. I've decided, because I'm only doing this as a test. Because when it comes to me doing the real thing, I'm actually getting a bodysuit. Basically, I bought a morph suit that I was going to use for my gig, but doesn't work for that for a variety of reasons I'm not going to go into right now. I'm just getting it modified to be like a bolero with a hood. That'll cover my hair and all my neck and stuff. So I'm going to do under my chin, my chin, this bit here, but I'm not going to do my neck and my ears as well. They're covered by the wig, and you can see I've got a messed up ear. I'll talk a little bit about that in a future video. But again, that's just a nightmare to get makeup off. And, you know, this is basically a practice and playing with stuff. If I was doing, you know, the real deal, then I'd not be bothered about having to take a variety of cleaning implements to my ear. But if I'm just doing it for a 20-30 minute YouTube video, it's probably not going to get many views anyway, or just going to get me a lot of abuse, which, you know, I'm not that against. Well, I am, but I don't, because I don't like. No one likes being told they're rubbish, or they're not. Wow. Hi. You okay? Okay, so my immediate reaction to my face now is, remember that Doctor Who monster? Moisturise me. Oh my god. Right, hello camera. I'm going to lean away because I don't want to... That's even worse. Let's turn the camera off, turn it back on again. There we go, I'm fine now. I don't know what happened to the camera there. Sorry about that. But again, I'm just going to spread about here. You can see the entirety of my hand's now covered. I'm going to pause for a couple of seconds. So, where did I... So I'm going to grab a... Oh, hello. So where did I get into the whole idea of I find clowning cool? I'm not all that sure, really. It's probably been... I don't know. I think overall, when I did drama at school, I really enjoyed the non-serious acting. You know, I know this is going to sound a little bit stolen, but I sort of like the idea of making someone happy. I suffer from depression quite a lot myself, and you know, I think I appreciate the value more than probably most do of having a laugh, and if I can bring that to someone, then why not, right? Probably, you know, especially in the 21st century in the UK, not at all common. But hey, you know, the way I look at it is, even if you know, I would like to turn this into a money-making venture. If I can't, then, you know, that's sort of fair enough, I guess, at the end of the day. But, you know, it's money I probably have spent on something much less productive and creative as well, because I'm going to be making a different part of my costume myself tomorrow, and I'm going to try and record that, because it shouldn't be wet tomorrow, so I should be able to do it. Can you go outside to do it? Well, I don't, but I prefer to do it outside, so I don't fully cover the inside of my house with paint. The landlord may actually try and kill me if I did that. And one thing you should know about me is I don't very much like being killed. May surprise you, I know. Come on, phone. Hi. So yeah, you can see the coverage isn't that great right now, but I'm going to give that some more practice, and probably as well, you know, if I was to sit here all night and plaster layers and layers on it, it'll get better. But, you know, I'm accepting at the moment, at least, it's not going to be perfect, you know, completely perfect. But over time, it will get better. All right, I'm going to do that up. So that's my Nye Clown White makeup. You can see, actually, even the makeup in the tub's is sort of yellowy compared when it comes out, which is interesting. So, next item on the agenda is some fixing cream, or some fixing spray, sorry. I'm using makeup spray. I've ordered some, let me check the brand I've ordered. I've ordered some proper, I think it's actually setting powder on Amazon. So I've got that one. I've got those. Oh, I haven't ordered anything. I thought I had, my bad. Yeah, I've ordered the cheek powder. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I'm using at the moment All Night Long setting spray by Barry M, which is just default makeup setting spray, but it does the job basically. So, I really hate doing that, and I don't know why. Whew. So, I've done that. So I'm going to give that a couple of seconds to set. Now, oh, that's what I was saying I could have done. Colour set powder. It's in that box. I've got that many boxes of stuff. Oh well. I'm going to leave this one for now. I'm going to check my instructions, because I did actually buy, because basically I wanted to, you know, have something to practice with. I got the Mehron, this is how you do proper clown makeup kit. So, what I'm going to do is, I've obviously done the spray. Next time I'm going to try and do it with the sponges that they provide. But what I will do in the meantime is have a go at getting my lip in red, or rouge. So I've tried it with the makeup that I've got from a company called CC Beauty. Again, I got it just because I wanted some more sort of varied colour palettes, and it was before I also committed to the Mehron set. Because the Mehron set's about £17–18, which I probably wasted more than that, but at the same time, anxiety and all that kind of good stuff. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. There's... So I'm just gonna... I'll respond to him momentarily. But what I'll do is... I'm not gonna use that, because I'll probably wreck it. Stuff I can always wash it later. Use this to basically scour my bottom lip. It's not as uncomfortable as it looks, actually. But you can see that's got no makeup on it. So, that recommends bottom lip. I've normally done both, but we'll see what bottom lip job looks like. And I can, you know, it's easier to add makeup than it is remove, isn't it? So, let's get a little bit on there. Just this applies a lot more evenly. My immediate comment is this feels more like spreading, like, this feels a lot less watery, basically, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Oops, it's got my pull up as well now. But, yeah, nah, I prefer them both. I'll colour it in. So I'm just gonna continue that. I'm gonna go into the corner. And try and paint a rounded edge on. Pointy edges tend to look more sinister than rounded. That's what I've been told. I'm going to leave this the way it is for now, and I might readjust it a little later. And again, have I got painting this in on this side? One of the things I find really hard is painting opposite shapes. Like, that's no asymmetrical at all. Also, using my phone as a makeup mirror, that was never going to end well. Just going to itch under where I've just applied the makeup, and if I scratch it, it's going to go everywhere. Just imagine I'm... I think that's probably a bit better. Higher. Oh, that's good. Sorry, I just had a really bad itch there. One of those drops from nothing into something itches in no time. If I turn this up, is that going to make it look... To be honest, at the moment, that's just sloppy makeup. I'm going to practice this over time. Thing is, I'm trying to make this a semi-interesting YouTube video. It's not going to be 3 hours long. Can you tell I'm just graphic? I certainly can't. Ooh, that actually worked decently, that bit. You know what? You see, the thing is, that's not perfect, but I could make that work. And the thing is as well, don't you love it when your neighbours shout at standby 2347? But looking at this right now, like, that's not perfect, and I need to work on the symmetry of it a lot. But that's kind of something, you know, this was my first time attempting it with this colour set. And as well, this isn't too bad, because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be clown makeup. It's supposed to be pretty over the top. It's just supposed to look a bit nicer than this. Jesus Christ, I love my neighbours. Anyway, but anyway, as I was saying, it's supposed to be quite over the top. You know, the symmetry needs to be a bit better, but overall, that fulfills the role, in my opinion, of sort of over the top-ish clown makeup. So I'm not entirely against this bit for now. clean that for at the moment. Let me just grab a thingy from that. And that's sort of part of what works with clown makeup quite well, is you can pull silly faces, and it, you know. My plan is to develop my skills to hopefully be able to do a couple of sort of short, YouTube short skits to go out during Red Nose Day week. And, you know, make something hopefully that looks semi-decent. Right, no, this lives in this box. That's the best I can do with that for now. I'm literally, you know what, I'm resigned to following the instructions at this point. Eyebrows, that's a really good shout. So I'm not going to be actually working around my lips for the time being. I've got a brow pencil, a Mehron brow pencil, which I want to have a go with. So what I'm going to do is just draw my eyebrows with the back of this pencil to get rid of the white face and all the white makeup, and then colour the rest of it in with the black. That should in theory work. I say in theory, of course. Nope, it doesn't. I need a thingy. As you can see as well, this dress is really over the top. I absolutely love it. It's got a little apron. I'm also wearing bloomers with it. Metro like blue and polka dot. I'm wearing the sock. The socks don't hold up the image very well. But hi, I'm overexposed. So if I just go like that, and the same on the other side, it's about halfway in. That's way too big, but what I can do is just thingy that a bit. And then get my brow pencil out. That's actually really nice and thick. That's so much easier to do. What I need to do is sort of pull my eyebrows down, it makes it a straight line, and straight lines are so much easier than curves. This is the other awkward bit, is this obviously got really poofy sleeves. And I forgot what I was trying to do before, but I couldn't, because yeah, this dress, I can barely do it up actually, because the sleeves are that puffy on it. So it's just something to sort of think about with this. What I like about this as well is obviously I've got an opinion of what I want compared to actually different size eyebrows. Is in my opinion, that just adds to the comedy. Right. Say hello to my little eyebrow. This is all dried as well now, so like I can just about touch, well actually, still a bit comes off, but I can nearly touch my face. Right, I'm going to use the colour set powder this time, and probably sneeze, which will add to the comedy, won't it? Neutral translucent powder for the use of a grease paint or cream makeup to matte the shiny finish and set the makeup. Apply powder onto a powder puff and gently pat the makeup, repeat if necessary. Dust off excess powder with a powder brush. Remove the Mehron Spirit makeup remover and cleanser. Avoid contact with the eyes and avoid inhaling the product. I feel like it's going to go in my eyes and I'm definitely going to inhale it, but fuck it. Don't use knives at home. Unless supervised by a responsible adult. Please note, I'm not a responsible adult. I might be 24, but we don't talk about that. So I apply it to a powder puff brush. Thing is, how much do you apply? I'm going to do this on camera because it's this kind of thing, and you know, I'm not going to be able to get a little bit out. Okay. How do I... You see, that's how much came out. So what I'll do is just knock some of it back in. It's gonna go everywhere. Ooh. So I'm just looking at a commission I made for a game. Has happened. I should have known that. You know what? Stuff it, I'm spraying it. I trust the spray more. I will put links to all the products used, including that. I'm fucking useless. Whew. Right, one last thing to try and do if I can without ending the entire world is mascara. That looks entirely, yeah, the entire side of my face is red now. Let's just, can I do anything to get rid of that? That actually really annoyed me. You know what though, the thing is, I'm looking at myself in the camera, and this is completely hidden on my facial features. Like, I can barely recognise me. And that's quite cool. Like, I guess, you know, everything from the side of my head onwards is still me, but, you know. I don't lose this much of myself in sort of quote-unquote cosplay. Like, I suppose Kigurumi, yeah, of course, because it's a mask. And your head's fully enclosed and your full body's enclosed. You know, fursuits to an extent, yes, but, like, when I'm wearing my bell dress and look in the mirror, I see me in a bell dress. I don't see Belle, if that makes sense. Right. I should have curled my eyebrows before this, but no. I think they've also got white makeup on them, which won't help. That's acceptable. I'm not daring to push for more tonight. That's really annoyed me, actually. And what on earth was I expecting? But still. I was expecting it to have set some up by now, if I'm honest. Right, so, last item on the agenda is to get some blue paint out. Well, second to last item on the agenda is to get some blue paint out. So I'll put you two there. Yeah, that thing's gone everywhere as well. I'm crying out loud. The one time I used the nice brand stuff, it just blows up in my face. Because, you know, I was using CC Beauty stuff, which is, you know, it's not bad, but at the same time, it's sort of the off-brand product, isn't it? So, I'm not doing Auguste or anything with black, because, well, black's frankly done already. I forgot painting my eye in with black, but fuck it. Fuck it, I say, fuck it. Sorry, this is the 18+ clancher. In case you haven't noticed that already. That one will be fine. Right, so blue. Let's see how this blows up in my face. Okay, I'm just trying to take the streaks off that. Streaks off that. So I'm trying to do any sort of vaguely symmetrical shape. Last time I tried it, I did hearts. I'll impose an image of that now. But I'm going to try and just do a circle this time. You know what? I'm going to turn this into a heart. Basically, just do a. I can't turn that into a heart without coming all the way over here. I don't like this makeup at all. You know what? That's what makeup removal wipe is for. You don't like it, you can try again. My life. I'm honestly getting really stressed out over this. So I'm doing deep breathing. Because, like, the last time I did it, yeah, it took me a while, and yeah, it wasn't perfect. It was a damn sight less of a farce than this. Like, that blue, it doesn't... Do they include it in this or not? No, they didn't. Oh, well, no one of them's got eyebrows done in it. Fair enough. You know what? I'm just going to stick to a blue, this colour blue circle on this side of my face. Fuck it. Okay, no, I'm going to do. I'm going to try and save this a bit. Try and draw a balloon. Okay. So I'm gonna see that blue. It try to draw a balloon out of it. Fluff anything else. I'm trying to clean that brush off and try, and use it on the blue that I like. Also, they ship a makeup wipe this size to take all the makeup off with. That's not enough. At that point, just don't ship a makeup wipe. I tend to wipe it into some sort of fabric because it washes out quite well. I get like an old t-shirt or something I'm not too bothered about if it stains. I'm going to use the CC makeup I used last time. I will post affiliate links because girl need coin, yo. Girl need coin. Right. So this is, you can see I used the light blue on the top of that last time, and that works a lot better for me. So I'm going to use that. I'm also going to use the brushes that they shipped since this brush is here. It just is a bit of a fan. It's going to be handy actually. But yeah, I definitely like the fact that I can sort of lose myself in this makeup a lot more than I normally can, even if I wear sort of my fursuit. So I recognise that as me. I don't recognise this as me yet, which is quite nice. Right. Here's to me to try and draw a heart shape. But place your bet what this looks like by the time I'm finished. So this is going to be the centre. Side angle, 1. Side angle 2. Bit more blue. Do side angle 2 again. Like that. And then I'm going to draw the middle in. I need a different brush for that though, so I'll put you down here for now and get a different brush out the pack. I'll probably do with, which one does it recommend for sort of rounded stuff? The one I've used, I think. Lol. No, this is the one I want. That's exactly the one I want. So, what I'll do is I'm just going to break the brush a little, because you know when a brush goes stiff, this has sort of gone a bit stiff. Everyone likes a stiff brush. Can't move my eyebrows as much as I normally can. So that's roughly the halfway point there. I'll draw up and around, like that, and then fill that in, and then I'll draw up and around. You know what? For my artistic talent, that ain't half bad. Am I about to mess it up? Probably. So I'm going to put a bit more on and just sort of stabilise the colour a little. That'll do me for now. You can see that was my attempt at, I turned it into a balloon in the end, which if I probably put a little bit of a black line on the end for a string, I could have a go at that. You know what? It's practice. Why not, eh? Can always look at it later and say, no, fuck that, never doing that ever again. I'm not just going to use this makeup wipe to clean brushes, I think. But yeah, like you can see the difference in the blue on that brush, and I much prefer the lighter. Like the darker blue just isn't me. Like, it'll totally work for some people, but just those some people ain't me. Whew. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is grab a really thin artist's brush, a number 2 brush, for those of you in the business, and just do that like that. I've got a little line there. Pat a little hair off the bottom, like that. That's almost worked. To be honest, this side of my face I've given up on largely. Look at this side. This is my better side. Like I say, I'm by no means saying I'm perfect. This is not a tutorial. This is just a come chill with Emily whilst she tries to do clown makeup and fails miserably. So I'm just going to wipe these a little whilst I let my face dry a little, and then when I've finished wiping this, I'm going to spray myself, and then we're going to talk about noses. So, whew. Just going to shove everything in here for now. But yeah, the only product I can't link to today is my mascara, because it's actually pound-down mascara. Because I didn't want to destroy a really good mascara whilst I was still practicing. So the next thing that's actually really important with a clown is the nose. So there's, if you get a cheap, and I call them cheap and nasty because they are, something like this. This is actually what came with the Mehron kit. And it's all right to sort of try out with, and it's, to be honest, probably high quality, cheap and nasty, if that makes sense. You know, this wouldn't work for me because you look at the size of the nose compared to my nose, I wouldn't be able to get that on. I used to have basically like a hard plastic nose. Again, it was fancy dress shop quality. You know, for a £5, it's what you get. What I've decided to do is, well, I went out and I purchased a Proknows Nose. A Proknows Nose. And that is this. So you can see there's an immediate difference in the material. This is made out of hard foam, and you can see the back is very different. So I'm going to have a go at applying this with Spirit Gum. I've never used Spirit Gum before, so this may involve me having nose stuck to my face for the rest of my life. Professional adhesive for applying bald caps, wigs and crepe hair. Brush adhesive on desired area and allow to dry slightly. Next, lightly tap adhesive with fingertip to activate until tacky. Apply prosthetic and allow to dry fully. Use Spirit Gum remover to remove the adhesive. Saturate and gently wipe the area until all residue is gone. Wash area with cleanser and water. Oh boys, this could go wrong. This could go very wrong. Right then, let's see how this goes. So, this is Le Spirit Gum. And this is Le Spirit Gum remover. The remover, confirm that is the remover, can sit over there for now, because I don't need it. What I've been thinking about how I want to apply this to my face. And I think what I'm going to do is focus on its main touch points. So if I put this on my nose, you can see at the sides here and at the top's the main place where it touches. So what I'm going to do is, you can see actually where it's rubbed off. That's what I'm going to paint it on. And see how this goes. So that actually smells quite a lot. So we'll do this, and then I'll do the sides of my face, And then the same here. Just do a gentle dab and a wipe. And then I don't want to put too much on. I've probably done it already, but I'll give it 10 seconds to dry a little and then tap it to activate it. And we'll see how this goes. So I'm just gonna give it, there you go, it's 10 seconds, so we'll tap it. Okay, that's a little tacky now. It's mainly gone on my fingers. I feel like I'm not putting enough on. Let's see how this works. Okay, that is actually sticking. It's not like a mega tight stick, like I can pull that off with my fingers easily, but I've not put that much on. No, that's not, that's actually, that was a better stick than I would if I just shoved it on my normal face. I'm going to put a lot more of it on this time and just see if I can do a bit better. Uh-oh, that just dripped onto my desk. That's a problem. Hello? Nope. I'll throw scared off. So I'll just paint a little more on there, a little more on the sides. Just paint this whole area. That sort of circular area. Now, where does that bottom finish? I'll do under here as well, because this will probably contact. And then I'll put the lid on, because we don't want spills. This stuff's expensive. That's definitely getting sticky this time. Sticky. There we go, that'll do. So, uh-oh, no it won't. One of the things I absolutely love about my nose is it's square. It's cuboid, technically. But what I like is it's really silly, but also really different. And, you know, that's the way I sort of sell myself. Silly, but different. I'm going to use a bit of tape in the meantime, just whilst I get this Spirit Gum fully figured, so to speak. If this works, that'll be a fucking miracle. Right. So, I'm going to stick that there. Just wipe my fingers clean. I think I'm gunking it up with white face. You can see the area on my nose that's become sort of less covered, I'm not too bothered with because, well, ooh, that's actually all Spirit Gum on my finger. That's interesting. Very interesting. Right, let's try this again. So, yoink, 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 yoink. So if I just get my handy knife out, yeah, you can see on my finger there, that's all Spirit Gum with white makeup stuck to it. This is completely gone off here now. So one of the things I struggle with fashion tape at times is managing to split it in two. So at times you sort of have to cut it in half, which is why I keep basically a razor blade on my desk at all times. Packages and fashion tape. There we go, I'm in. You can see I've got into it there. I just sort of prod this side open to get in there. No, we're not playing this game. Oh, for crying out loud. So we're not playing this game. So, unpeel. I'm just going to stick it straight on here with as minimal contact to my fingers as possible. And then I can put the nose on, and the nose will stick. You can see it sticks a lot better this time, which is good. Whew. Right, I'm going to do one last pause now when I go get my wig, and then that'll be the final part. This has been a long video. I am back. So, now for the final stage of the transformation process. For a lot of clowns, putting the nose on is when you sort of transcend almost from human to clown. For me, it's the wig. I don't know why. The wig's not all that crazy, but I absolutely love it. This is my wig. You can see I've gone for the blue theme here. But I absolutely love it. So I'm going to throw this on. And we'll go from there. So, yeek, yeek. This is a really awkward part when you've got a big head like me, getting a wig fitted. So, I'm not going to put it on properly today, but I'm just going to give you the cool part here. I didn't bring a comb with me, which is a problem. I'm just shadowing under there now. And lastly, this comes with the dress, but an absolutely humongous bow, which is a hat. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget that like button, subscribe to see more from me on a semi-regular basis. Make any video suggestions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye for now. Hey guys, it's Emily from the future. From the past, who knows? I just realised taking it on the end here because I forgot to do it, and I said I would. How I get clown makeup off my face. So you can see I've got quite a substantial amount still on there. A lot of it's come off when I've taken the wig off. And the nose off as well. Like the nose, literally the tape just removes everything. I've just binned the tape, I'll show you. Even the nose itself has got quite a bit transferred onto the inside. The nose is a little box. But what I'm going to do is show you the process I use for getting it all off. Any fabric will do. I personally use fabric because I can then wash it and reuse it. Hi, I'm overexposed again. There we go. You can see how much, you know, how much comes off. I think the brow pencil's going to stay, which is going to be really... I need to go back. Buy some makeup wipes when I'm out tomorrow. But you can see I get it all off before I take the dress off because this dress is way too expensive to get makeup on. And then just pick it off from here. But yeah, there you go. The other thing I find helps is like foam soap. Like soap foam, which you can get as makeup removal / facial cleansing stuff, because like it's awkward to get into sort of corners and stuff with normal makeup. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye for now.